Before the storm, there was peace. Along the coast of West Africa, life moved with the rhythm of the ocean. Fishermen cast their nets. Children laughed in the morning sun. No one knew what is coming next. As the sun fell behind the palms, strangers approached, armed, silent, watching. They were not traders of goods. They were hunters, hunting people. The night exploded in fire and screams. Huts burned. Families scattered. Chains replaced freedom. And history took a cruel turn. Amara ran through the forest, her heart pounding like a drum of warning. Branches tore her skin. Fear chased her faster than her feet could carry her. But fear was not fast enough. Rough hands seized her. Her cries disappeared into the dark trees. Another life stolen. The captives huddled together, eyes hollow with fear. Chains rattled as they waited, powerless against the unknown. Whispers of the ship's fate drifted through the air, but no one dared speak too loudly. Near the coast, captives waited behind wooden fences. The ocean breeze carried salt and sorrow. No one spoke of where the ships were going. Everyone feared it. The ship loomed like a floating prison. Amara stood chained, staring at the endless water. Africa faded behind her. The unknown stretched ahead. Tears fell silently down Amara's face, but inside her eyes, something stronger than fear burned. The will to survive. Far across the waters, another ship cut through the waves. A British warship. And on its deck stood a man who had seen enough. Captain Thomas Hawkins stared into the stormy horizon. The Slave Trade Act had been passed. On land, another leader watched the tide of history. In his palace, Oba Adeyemi knew the cost of silence. His people were disappearing. He wore the crown of tradition, but carried the burden of resistance. Some leaders profited from the trade. He refused. By lamplight, he planned in whispers. If they could not stop the ships alone, they would find allies. And so, on a quiet coast at sunset, two worlds met. A British captain, an African king, bound by one purpose, to break chains. Their handshake was more than agreement. It was defiance. A promise that the sea would not belong to slavers forever. Back on the water, the slave ship tried to escape. Sails strained. Waves crashed. "Prepare the guns," Hawkins commanded. Sailors rushed. Ropes tightened. The hunt had begun. The night shattered with thunder. Cannons roared. Fire lit the ocean. This time, the hunted would not escape justice. British sailors stormed the deck. Chaos erupted. And below deck, chains began. At sunrise, the freed captives stood on African sand once more. Some wept. Some knelt. Some simply stared at the sky. Amara stood alone by the shore. The same ocean that tried to carry her away had brought her back. The trade would not end in a single night. But something had changed. Courage had risen. Alliances had formed. And the chains